Good afternoon. We now know one student is dead and a second in critical condition after a shooting outside of a school in Richfield. Thanks for joining us today as we continue to follow this breaking news on TV and streaming on CBS News Minnesota.
Police are still searching for the shooter, who they say left the scene. The shooting happened shortly after noon today on the sidewalk near the front entrance of the South Education Center in Richfield. All schools in the area went into lockdown. Early this afternoon, the students who were evacuated reunited with their families.
We have team coverage for you this afternoon. We want to begin with Jen from Merrily with the very latest on the investigation. Jen?
Well, the police chief called it a tragic day, and you can still see it is still a very active scene with crime scene tape up and several investigators here. We know that investigators are still looking for the shooters. Now, we know one student was killed, one other critically injured here outside the South Education Center. Here's another look at what happened. Police tell us they responded to the school just after 12 at 12:07. They found the injured students on the sidewalk. Here's another look at the scene. In this video, you can see the backpacks in the snow, and it appears there's blood nearby. Police say area schools went into lockdown. The chief and the superintendent of the district talked about what happened during an earlier press conference.
Officers arrived and discovered two students have been shot on the sidewalk outside of the school. Officers quickly determined that the suspects had fled the scene immediately after the shooting took place.
We expressed our deepest condolences to the families and friends of the victims. To us, there are students that come through our doors every day. We care for them, and this is a terrible tragedy and loss.
A hard day for so many, and there are still questions. We are working to learn more about the students and how and why this happened. Police are asking for anyone with information to call 1-888-ATF-TIPS or 1-800-CALL-FBI.